Hello again. Now, 1.2 billion rand has been set aside for infrastructure development and reconstruction for the 2023-2024 financial year. Public Works and Infrastructure Minister Sihle Zikalala has detailed this during his budget vote in Parliament. He's joining us now again from Pretoria via Zoom. Minister, welcome back. Apologies for that technical difficulty we had a little bit earlier. In delivering your budget vote this week in Parliament, I understand you outlined a big energy program to assist the country's electricity crisis. What will this entail from your department?
Thanks. It is a program that is an integrated renewable resource energy program. It aims to build or bring 3,740 megawatts by installing alternative forms of energy in government buildings. This will help release some of the energy that we currently are sourcing from ESCO. It is part of our infrastructure development program, which is led by Infrastructure South Africa. But on top of that, we are working with the private sector in packaging number of projects that are going to assist in terms of generating electricity going forward. These include green hydrogen projects and others that are packaged by eNCA, so that we also contribute toward addressing energy shortage in the country.
Yeah. Now, I mentioned a figure in my introduction to our discussion here. Obviously, you're putting a very strong emphasis on infrastructure development, as you've said. I've mentioned a figure of 1.2 billion rand in the infrastructure sector, and that's the allocation in the expanded public works program. But there's another billion rand in the non-state sector program. Though there's quite a big chunk of money. Where are we currently? Where are we currently in the country with the implementation of the strategic infrastructure projects?
We are at an advanced stage. It will be remembered that we have already gazetted 88 strategic infrastructure projects. These are projects that are in a main in roads which are led and constructed by SANRAL. These are projects that include water and human settlement, and they are already taking place. But ours in that regard is to package those projects and assist departments that are responsible in implementing. But we continue to provide services of maintenance and infrastructure development for other departments. And that's why we've pledged that we're going to expedite all projects that we are leading, which talks to the construction and repair in correctional services, in our courts and all police stations that we are currently building. We are putting timelines, and we want to see the department ensuring that those are completed on time.
Yeah, there's a serious concern in terms of infrastructure development. Construction mafias, we've seen them being very active. They call themselves different names depending where they operate. What are your plans from the infrastructure perspective, Minister, from your department to deal with them?
Look, the issue of construction mafia is tantamount to economic sabotage. These are business groups that goes around construction sites. They disrupt the construction process. They extort money from business people. At the end, all of that undermine our standing in terms of investment attraction. And that's why we want to start by applauding the police on the work they've done, because some of these people are already behind bars. But we want to see more to deal with these issues in a more serious way. All of those who are pursuing this criminal process should be arrested. We are open to ensure that people who want to get involved in business, people who want to be involved in the construction sector, should be assisted, but do so legally and in proper ways. But those who extort and those who disrupt will face consequences of their actions.
Okay, thank you very much, Minister Zikalala. I'm afraid that's all we have time for this afternoon. He's, of course, the Public Works and Infrastructure Minister.